One t-shirt takes 700 gallons of water to produce and another 700 gallons of water to wash it in its lifetime. And that's just one shirt. Over 2 billion shirts are sold around the world every year. So I knew that this was a problem that I had to tackle head on to help solve the world's water crisis. I'm Stephanie Benedetto, and I'm the Queen of Raw. My family has been in the fashion and textiles business for over 100 years. In many ways, the way that the fashion and textiles industry is mapping their supply chains, still the way my great-grandfather did in 1896. Obviously, good old pen and paper, or maybe if they're a little bit better, they're using an Excel spreadsheet. But because of that, there are just so many errors and discrepancies that happen in managing these incredibly global, complex supply chains that a ton of waste just starts to accumulate, and they don't even know about it. It's an $800 billion annual market, and of that, 15% every single year ends up at waste. That's $120 billion of just fabrics that are sitting in warehouses around the world. Perfectly good stuff. So our mission is to be able to map the world's dead stock, that 120 billion of unused textiles, giving designers, creatives from small to large access to these materials in real time, and then also how to help these businesses minimize that waste going forward. In the fall, we've already saved over 1 billion gallons of water, so we know we can do this. A lot of times I get asked about being a mom and being a founder, and in both cases, it was the greatest decisions I've ever made. My entire reason for what I'm doing is for the future. It is absolutely for my son, because the choices that I'm making, they're not just about me anymore. It's about my son and his future generation. So everything that we are doing and the way we're thinking about the planet and business is going to have a massive impact on him. And so what I want to quantify and track as a business owner is not just the business that I'm driving, but also the sustainable solutions. So we do data track in our back end, the water, the toxins, the energy, and the dollars that we have saved for businesses by them using our solution. And when things get a little bit frustrating or tough sometimes at work, I look to those metrics and the numbers to remind myself why I'm doing what I'm doing and the impact that I am having on those future generations.